My name is Zach Ellis and welcome to my journey. I don't know where I'm going or how I'm going to get there, but I'm going to be tearing shit up every step of the way. Along with a few friends, of course. Honestly, I don't know what I'm doing. I'll be building, modifying, repairing, fabricating, and racing every chance I get.
Terrifying.
But if you enjoyed this content, don't forget to smash the subscribe button and of course, enjoy the video. But today we are headed down to Maryland to look at my F100. I'm going to try and figure out what the electrical issue was. Hopefully I can figure that out. I'll slap a battery into it so I can move it on the property. So we got the truck, figured out what was wrong with it. It ended up being the starter solenoid was bad. Or the relay. I went ahead and jumped it to fix it. So it's still bad, but if you don't know, you can jump the small terminals on a relay and that'll ignite the ignition. Alright, so now that we got my F100 kind of moved to where I need it to be for now, I'm actually out here messing with my original Dodge Neon that I had. So this is a 04 Dodge Neon SE. This was actually my first car. I used it for a while. And then I left it here at the farm because it wasn't really worth anything. It has like 200,000 miles on it. I decided that, fucking bugs. I decided instead of like trading it in or scrapping it, we just kept it here on the farm and we kind of used it as like a farm car. So I don't know how many miles are on it now. Probably 250, 275, something like that. Suspension's pretty much fucked. Tires fucked, but the body's still in good shape. So I'm actually going to go ahead and take off the both front quarter panels, and I'm going to take the trunk off, and I'm going to take those home to keep them as spares for my SRT4. Not that I need them, but I would like to maybe do like fender vents or something. These will give me an opportunity to use them as a trial piece rather than doing it right to my Neon. If the fenders go on and they look decent enough, I'll end up painting them and bolting them onto the SRT4 and go from there. There's a few things that I am going to take off this car that I need for my car, like if you can see in here, my car does not have this fender or this bar here. I'm not sure what it's called, but I need it. And then the splash shield. This one's a little cracked, but it's better than not having one at all. If I have to, I can fix the crack in that, but for the most part, I'm probably just gonna take it like it is and roll with it. This car has a few other good things in it, like the dash pad. I don't know if you can see it through there, but it's in perfect shape. No cracks in it. Now, can I remove it without cracking it? Probably not, but we'll see. I'll give her a shot. Doors are all right on it. They're not the best. The trunk has some holes in it from a different spoiler, but it's gonna get repainted regardless. Yeah, so there was the stock spoiler. I ended up patching the holes and bonded it over it. I tried a different spoiler on it. It looked like shit, so I took it off. Just left the bolts in there. I don't think they're very tight. But for the purpose that I'm gonna use it, it doesn't really matter. I would like to maybe in the future make this into like a duckbill style. And I can use it as a spare because personally, I am a fan of the stock SRT4 spoiler. I think it looks the best, but for autocross, it doesn't really function. Same thing with track day. They say what 100 miles an hour creates 10 pounds of downforce. That's good and all, but the PVO style or the duckbill will create much more benefit than the stock one. But for street, gotta have the stock. I am a stock spoiler kind of guy. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and keep working on getting these fenders off. I took the front bumper off already, so the studs are all good. I got the 3 bolts out of the top side here. I just got to get the cowl off and then the hardware up inside the door jamb. A lot of the stuff on this car is in good shape still. Whether or not I'd ever use it, probably won't, but it's there. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just gonna keep working at it and keep you guys posted. Cool. That wasn't too bad. There's 2 bolts here. So these are right inside of where the front bumper belts up. There's a bunch of little retainer clip things here. 1 bolt here. There was 2 bolts down on the bottom. There's a bolt right underneath the cowl, and then the actual cowl star bit there. Oh, and then 2 bolts here on the top. 1, 2. So that's all it took to get the fender off this side. Other side's gonna be exactly the same. You just have the antenna on that side to worry about, which I might take the antenna also because I think mine's fucked. I can't remember, but either way, I'm gonna knock out the other side now. All right, cool. I got both front quarters off. That wasn't that bad. It took me like 15 minutes. The only thing is I don't have my star bits, so that kind of fucked me up a little bit. But I got them. This side's off. That side's off. Both in decent shape for what they are. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and work on getting the trunk open. For some reason the key's not working. Once I can get that out, I'm gonna take the trunk with me also. I'm gonna take the radiator support brackets because mine are kind of nasty, so I'll clean these up, paint them, and put them on. Probably take the crash bar off. I'm gonna take anything that I think might be usable, which I don't know everything off the top of my head right now that I could freaking use, but whatever. I'm gonna start with this fender liner, or this splash guard. I'm gonna take this off, and that bar there. I don't know what that bar is called, and I've tried to research and find it. I can't really find anyone that knows what it's called, so either way, I'm gonna take it off. Hopefully it's the right size for my car. That way, any sort of suspension rigidity I can add back to the car, I'm gonna try at least, so that's one of the components. So I'll take that off and keep you guys posted. Go somewhere. Go. What? Alright, you can hang out. Alright, cool. So as you can see, the front of the car here, I got the crash bar taken off, both front fenders, the support rod in the front right wheel well, along with the splash shield also. And then right now I'm just working on getting the radiator support brackets off the top, and then we'll go from there. I don't want to get inside of here. Ugh. Might have to go in through the back seat, which is pretty much the last thing I want to fucking do. Motherfucking snakes in this bitch. Ah, fucking hate this. Oh, hell no. I'm gonna have to put y'all down and get a fucking light. Got me sweating. Hey, we got her. Got the trunk open. There she is. This thing's got fucking gremlins in this motherfucker. Give me the heebie motherfucking jeebies, I tell you. Alright, so I'm just gonna unbolt the trunk right here and slide it off of these fucking arms. I don't think I need the arms, so I think that's gonna be the easiest method here. I think. Guess we'll see. I wonder if there's a body connector up here. If I get attacked by anything, y'all will see it firsthand. Woo! Alright, I got the connector taken off all the way up to the top here. I'm just gonna coil this up, zip tie it in here somewhere, and then I'm gonna unbolt her and take her off. It's a bolt like this that makes me regret forgetting my fucking ratchet, my electric ratchet. That bolt is long for no damn reason. Guess we'll get back to it. Only 3 left. Cool. Well, there's the trunk in all her glory. Those bolts were entirely too long, but they are out. Sweet. Well, there she is, all fucking parted apart, taken apart. I've got both front quarters and the trunk here, and I think that's everything that I'm gonna need from this car. If I think of anything else in the next few days, I'll come down and take it. But the plans with this car is it's going to get scrapped. It's got the quarter panel rust. The doors are all effed up on it. There's really not a whole lot of usable material on here. So I'm trying to take what I think I might need in the future or that I know I need right now. But I think that's everything. I think I've got most of what I can use off of it. But for now, I'm gonna take all this stuff and I'm gonna run it down into the barn. I'm not gonna bring it up to the garage with me right yet, just because not really enough, there's room in there, but I'd rather not fill up the usable space with just clutter that's not gonna get used in the near future. Alright guys, back at the garage. It is the next day now. I have all the parts that I got off of my other car sitting here. I got the little strut rod thing for the wheel well, the splash shield, and then the radiator support brackets. I don't know that I'm going to use these today, but I at least have them. So I'm going to go ahead, install that stuff on the car. The splash shield is actually broken. I don't know if you guys can see it right here. I'm just going to I'm going to drill a few holes and do the like zip tie stitching on it just to kind of keep it together, hopefully prevent it from cracking further. Install those in the car and then go from there, I guess. I don't know what else I'm going to do today. So with that being said, I'm going to fire this heater up and get right onto the car. All right, cool. So now that I've got the car jacked up and the wheel off, I'm gonna go ahead and work on the splash shield. I'm gonna start by just drilling some holes into it. It's cracked. First thing I'm gonna do is stop drill. So you drill a hole right at the end of the crack. Drilling a hole right at the end of the crack is gonna terminate the crack or prevent it from spreading any further. And then I'm just gonna drill holes all the way down to zip tie it together. That way we don't have to worry about it flexing anymore. I know it's just a little piece of plastic and it's already broken, but it's more than what I have right now. Alright, cool. Got the splash shield and the strut bar thing installed. Again, I don't know what the F this thing is for or what it's called, but gives me peace of mind knowing that it's in there now. Just with racing, the amount of like off camber, odd terrain, hard turns, I don't think this is obviously going to help. It isn't going to hurt being installed, that's for sure. So with all that being said, I'm going to throw the wheel on, pull the car back straight, and I'm going to wrap this video up. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up here. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and obviously subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for future things being done to the car. But yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one.